Welcome back. Hi everyone. Where we stopped, the last lesson we had is we constructed the open space for the window. Then we inserted the window in, okay, like we have here. So what we can do next is we promise to move or to have one more window here, then possibly one here on the room. Then the smaller one here, or close to the same size one here, the kitchen, or the smaller one here in the bathroom based on our design. So with what we have here, we can quickly just design something. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to grab this, make a copy of it, Shift D. I'm going to flip this guy around 90 degrees around. When I'm done, I'm going to reset all these values with the freeze transformation tool up there. I want this guy to be around here, most likely. Okay, so here I'm going to move some of these controls, some of these vertices around without even touching the ones I have here. So basically what it means is, because I have something here, I'm going to move all of these down to this point down. Okay, which I don't mind what happens over here. Push it down here. They have the same height with this from the ground level, so I'm gonna have it there. Something around here is fine. Okay, so it cuts inside. Then quickly I'm going to move. I'm going to set something, so I'm going to speed run this video as I create the windows, so that we'll have more time to discuss other parts of what we'll do today. So see you then. So now you're back. We had to just quickly rush that part up so that we'll not spend too much time talking while fixing this. This is something that could be done easily. So now we have this. Normally when we want to texture this, we just texture one of it and make a copy again of the same thing, drop that on all the sides. Likewise for the door. Okay, since they are all the same. So what I just did here is for the bathroom window, they are usually smaller, so I removed the curtain rail and use just the protector with the louvers. Then here we have the curtain rail. Most kitchens have curtain rails, they usually have curtains, so we're going to construct a curtain for that. One for the room, then two for the parlor or for the living room. Now at this point we want to look at the roof. How we want to design the roof will be an interesting subject, so we're going to select the entire building and isolate that. Here I want to, or rather let me just make a copy of this one. Shift D, I have a copy of this. I'll hide this and pick this and I'll unhide it and isolate it. All right, so this is a copy I have. I want to construct a ceiling from this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a trick. I'll get all the faces I should have on this object. Okay, this down to this, here down to this point. So these are all the faces on top. Okay, I think I'm missing one here. Check that again. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to invert this selection. Shift Control I. Invert the selection. I'm going to delete everything you have there. So here I have just a plane. I could clean this up. Could go ahead and remove all these edges I have here, because I'm not going to use them anyway. So I could grab all these just to clean this guy up. Grab all of this and delete, or rather shift delete. Shift delete should take away those dots there. I'm gonna delete those ones. Here you go, and here you go. These ones are those partices with no edges, except for these ones that would not just want to go away. So I'm going to click this shift delete to take them away when we pick the edges. So I have this depending on the kind of ceiling you want to construct. Okay, let's say in our case we want to construct those POP ceilings, right? Those ceilings that have wooden lines. Okay, so what I just need entirely for all of this is not even all of this. I just need what I have inside here. That's all. Okay, now the idea I have in mind is that rather, let me just undo all of that. Okay, these are the demarcations. So I want to grab these and go to modeling, mesh, fill hole. Wow, ridiculous. So I'm going to grab all of this, fill hole here. Okay, this is what I want to do here. Here I want to extrude this portion. Okay, and the extrusion, I'm not going to use a thickness, I'm also going to use an offset inwards just to give it some little extrusion coming out. Okay, that's all I want here. Now we're going to delete this face. This is all I need. This will be inside the ceiling walls. We might not see this area, but here is what we need. All right, then I'll repeat the same thing for all of this. I'm going to click on that, click this, go to mesh, fill hole, click this, and this. I'm going to use extrusion, no thickness, just local offset of, I think I use 10 here initially. That's fine. Now delete the faces that are still selected. Okay, so what I want to do is with this, okay, I'm going to detach them off this guy. Just extract, take them off. Okay, so they are all separated from that as a whole. Then here also want to use I'm going to remove everything here just to get a plane that matches this ceiling. But the basic thing here is I'm going to use this to get a thickness up there. Shift delete to clear those part out, then give an extrusion on the object mode going inwards. So that's an extrusion of around -10, or let's say -5 rather, or -6. It's just fine for us. So I'm going to flip the faces, reverse, save your work, don't forget. So I'll do the same thing for this, but remember to clear edges that you don't need. Okay, so repeat the same thing here, -6, done, reverse. Okay, so now I have that thickness inside. So here the same thing I'm going to do here. 1, 2, shift delete, -6, sorry, yeah, -6 for that. Manage display, reverse. So coming down, oh, I think I missed something here. And double click this and delete that off. So I'm going to use that again to remove these places. Then -6, manage display, reverse. The last one, but not the least, -6. Okay, then manage display, reverse. Right, so I have all of that. Then for these, let's isolate them again. I don't need these things inside. Okay, to hold those stuff, I don't need those stuff. So grab these. Here and here. I'm going to remove them. I want to turn this to a plane, so I'll grab all of these and fill hole. That's what I need. Okay, now might as well flip it because I'll be looking at this thing from inside. So let me leave it on top of here for now. All right, so this is the ceiling. I'm going to name this ceiling. Remove that, let's hide that. Then all of these are just wooden demarcations. Okay, so this was what I was trying to achieve, just that part here. The ceiling, when it's textured, we just move a little bit downwards, okay, just so that it will intersect with this a little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll flip that when we are done. We're just looking at some things here. Now I'll grab all of this and clear their history out. Now depending on what the kind of ceiling you want to or go for, okay, might even grab this and remove those edges. You don't need them at all to distract us here. Sorry, I'll just leave it there. So a little bit of texturing. So I'm going to just have a UV placed on this. I'm using a planar UV. We've discussed about UV before, so this should not be difficult. So I'm going to use UV, planar UV, and y-axis. Yeah, y. This is the axis y. So just project and apply. Then here I'm just going to use. I've actually gotten some textures that I intend to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to apply UV material to this, clear the history so I won't have all those historical component down there. Go to file. We'll talk about texturing now. Discuss more how to pick textures from your folder. So here lessons, we're looking for, well, this is wooden sliding wood here. All right, let me turn on texture. So I have this is too big. All right, and I don't want it to go in the direction, I want it to go in a different direction. But for now, if I want to scale this because of the size of our house, okay, it's just too big. So what I want to do is let's use Unity on neutral is to tile this over. So repeat the tiling. So under repeat UV, and when the Plex 2D texture node, repeat UV, I'm going to tile this to like 10 by 10. Okay, so 10 by 10 should be fine. Be fine. This is just the wood. Okay, if this repeated pattern is disturbing to the eyes, we could just even change the texture to another one we have here. I think we have on that texture. That's the sliding wood here. Okay, so we have this that could work beautifully for us. Okay, so now it's time to just, because from the inside it's dark, Okay, it's dark actually, there's nothing there. So now it's time for us to grab this and reverse it. Okay, so we know it's this. So if you are confused, if you still have some flipping faces, some normals, you could either use the mesh component display and check the display normals, okay, of this object. You see that the normals will be without pointing the direction that they are visible to. In our case, if we check this is normal pointing. If I increase the normal face, normal direction, it says it's pointing down. Okay, not this way. So that means this is where it will be visible. But if you are in doubt, since this is a flat surface, you can just give it a thickness and just shoot up. Okay, problem solved. All right, so if you have this again, you can have all those normals pointing in the right directions. Let's say 10. Okay, that's it. So let me turn off display normals. These are objects, these are ceiling. Okay, all these areas will not show when we are done with this stuff. Okay, and we could even reduce the visibility to the side of the walls. Let's take that in. Let's take this one in too. Okay, and let's take this guy in, just so that you don't have them visible on the walls exactly. Okay, so from the inside, I have the ceiling in the living room. Okay, like this, and you have it here. Okay, that's just concrete texture. We've not done the shading of that particular material, so we're going to hide the ceiling. It's confusing us for now. Hide that. This will give it a texture too when we are ready, just like a frame for the ceiling. Okay, then this is the house itself. So don't forget to name your object, or to combine them together since we have done them. Just combine, all right, and blew away the history and put that there. Okay, so that is for the ceiling. So up next, we're going to look at the roof in our next video. Bye for now.